Hello everybody, my name is Chris and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the nominees for this year's Oscars 2024, and I'll be talking about who got snubbed and who should have been nominated and didn't get a nomination and who should win, of course. Now there are some categories like documentary show, a animated show. In those categories, I have seen so few of them, so I will try to catch up of all of them before the actual Oscars. So I'll be like skipping those and moving on to the other big categories, just to let you know. And I'll be putting on display here on the screen of each category I'm discussing, so you have an idea and you can follow too. Now I have the list right here, so let's start with original screenplay here. Now the nominees are Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Maestro, May December, and Past Lives. Now, original screenplay here. I think of all of these movies, I think The Holdovers is an excellent films, and I can see it winning this category. I think this is really between I think they are Anatomy of a Fall, because it's like a courtroom drama, but it's so engaging and so interesting to watch. I think this is between Anatomy of a Fall and The Holdovers. Oh, I do love the Past Lives script, but I think that's more of a showcase for Greta Lee. Now I will go the Anatomy of a Fall wins here, original screenplay. That's who I'm predicting. Now, adapted screenplay. The nominees are American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. Now, I think honestly, Barbie, I think it has a really good chance to win here. Best adapted screenplay. Now, I think it's really between Barbie and Poor Things. Oppenheimer could also win here. Now, but just for the purpose here, I'm going to go with Barbie winning Best Adapted Screenplay. Now, moving on to Best Visual Effects. The nominees are The Creator, Godzilla Minus One, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible The Reckoning Part 1, and Napoleon. Now, I really like these nominees here. I think they are very great. Honestly, this is between The Creator and Godzilla Minus One. But just, I really love those two movies, but I was like really impressed with The Creator. Just a 80 million budget, and the film just gets bigger and bigger in terms of the story and the scale and the scope of the world, and it's really fascinating. And just for it, it looks so great, even better than a $300 million dollar movie. So I was really impressed with Gareth Edwards and his team managed to accomplish here. And he comes from a VFX background, so he knows to make the most way we with the money that he's giving, with the budget that he had. So I'm going with the creator here. Now moving on to the next category, and that is sound. We have the creator, Maestro, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer, and The Zone of Interest. Now, I think Oppenheimer is winning here. I mean, the sound of that movie is really something else, especially on IMAX. It was a remarkable experience. So I'm predicting the Oppenheimer win here, best sound. Now, moving on to the next category is production design. Now, the nominees here are Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Now, this is, I think, a really great chance for Barbie to take this. I mean, the production design of that movie is absolutely incredible. I mean, but Barbie Land, it was just phenomenal. But I also think that I was really impressed with the production design on Poor Things. So I think if Barbie doesn't take this, I think it will go to Poor Things. But I think Barbie has a really good chance of winning here for best production design. Now moving on to the next category, music, best original song. Now, The Fire Inside from Flaming Hot. We have I'm Just Ken from Barbie. It Never Went Away from American Symphony. We have A Song for My People from Killers of the Flower Moon. And What Was I Made For from Barbie. Now, I think of all of them, my favorite, I think, which is going to win here is I'm Just Ken from Barbie. I mean, what Ryan Gosling, and if this song was basically the idea came from Ryan Gosling, that he wanted like a dance sound, dance musical scene for Ken, for his character. And what I love more is I think Ryan Gosling will be obviously performing this sound on stage at the Oscar, and that is going to be so awesome to watch. But yes, I think I'm Just Ken is winning here, best original song, because they didn't nominate Peaches from Super Mario Bros. And I really love that song. Also, I think that would have been like the real big competition for I'm Just Ken, but it didn't get in, so I think I'm Just Ken is taking this. Now, best original score, the nominees are American Fiction, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Now, why do we have Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny here? I mean, John Williams, I mean, he's a legend. I love him. He's excellent, but I didn't think that he really brought something new or refreshing to the franchise of Indiana Jones in terms of him composing here the song or the score. So honestly, I think Oppenheimer is going to win this. The score on that movie is insane, especially in the IMAX format. And Ludwig Göransson, I mean, he's excellent here. Honestly, I would have nominated the song that I really like a lot of the Zone of Interest instead of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. But I think obviously Oppenheimer is going to take this. Now, next category, makeup and hairstyling. Golda, and we have Maestro Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and the Society of the Snow. So great to have that film here. Now, I seen some controversy. The maker and the prosthetic no, Bradley Cooper for portraying this this man, Leonard Bernstein in Maestro, and the makeup in hairstyle Oppenheimer, especially in the last few minutes of that movie, because the characters get older. I think they are really good here, but I think I'm going with Poor Things. I mean, the makeup and hairstyle on Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, especially Willem Dafoe. I mean, it's just astonishing. So I'm predicting Poor Things for makeup and hairstyling. Now, moving on to the next category, international feature film. The nominees are El Capitano from Italy, Perfect Days from Japan, Society of the Snow from Spain, The Teacher's Lounge from Germany, and The Zone of Interest from the United Kingdom. Now, I would have loved to see Anatomy of a Fall here, but France didn't pick that movie for a best international feature. I mean, the country needs to submit the movie that they want to get be qualified for to be nominated, and they pick another movie, and as you can see here in the list, it didn't get in. But I think another The Zone of Interest is winning here, best international feature. I mean, without a doubt. Now moving on to best film editing, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Now, honestly, I think in terms of these craft categories, I think Oppenheimer will win here. I really love the editing on the Poor Things, and also Killers of the Flower Moon, especially that movie so long, like 3.5 hours. I think they really did an excellent job. And the pacing of that movie, it keeps you really engaged throughout from the beginning to end, especially having that big payoff at the end. But I'm going with Oppenheimer here. Yeah, I think Oppenheimer wins best film editing. Now, there are the next category. Oh, directing. Ooh. Now, the nominees are Anatomy of a Fall, Justin Tree, Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese, Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan, Poor Things, Yorgos Lanthimos, and The Zone of Interest, Jonathan Glazer. Now, honestly, I think Greta Gerwig, who directed Barbie, really deserves to be here. I mean, yes, it's Barbie, but and she's a really prestige director, but what she managed to accomplish with that film is just astonishing. It's just the commentaries they have on today's world, especially how the film is very feminist, but they managed to do it like very feminist, but still make it appealing for basically everyone to watch and really have a good time watching the movie. And I think the big success that Barbie has, besides the contributions, because of Margot Robbie, who also she's a producer of the film. I think a big part of the success of Barbie deserves to go with Greta Gerwig, which she's incredible. and I think that she she really deserves to be here. Honestly, I would have taken Jonathan Glazer from The Zone of Interest and put Greta Gerwig for Barbie, but this category is dumb. Christopher Nolan is winning here. This is his time to win here. It's just, I mean, it's just Poor Things. I love that movie, Yorgos Lanthimos, but this is Christopher Nolan. He's going to win Best Director. Now moving on to the next category, costume design. Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. I think this is Barbie's to win. I think this is a very but I think there's a lot competition here from Poor Things because of the astonishing outfits. They're very really unique, very something that you haven't seen. It's just the colors and it just feel so out of this world. But I mean the costume design, all the Barbies and Kens. I mean, I think Barbie is winning here. Now, best cinematography. The nominees are El Coden, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and best cinematography. Best cinematography. Oppenheimer is winning here. I mean, it's just so. It's really like a masterclass, and watching that film on IMAX, just the scope of it and the way is framed, is shot. It's just something that I would really love to have experienced that once again, because the first time that I watched that movie on IMAX, it was blowing me away. So I think Oppenheimer wins Best Cinematography. Now moving on to Best Animated Feature Film. The nominees are The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Pneumonia. Great to see that movie here. Robot Twins and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Now, I really would love to see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse win here. I know the first movie won Best Picture, Best Animated Feature Film, but I really think The Boy and the Heron is going to win here. Best Animated Feature Films. Now moving on to Actress in a Supporting Role. The nominees are Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer, Daniel Brooks in The Color Purple, American Ferrera in Barbie, that's a surprise, Jodie Foster in Naya, and Da'Vine Joy Randolph in The Holdovers. Now, I think basically American Ferrera, I'm really surprised, but I delight that she got nominated. I think mostly because of that monologue that she did have in Barbie. I mean, she did have a great performance, but the monologue was just excellent, and her delivery really helped with that. But I think the Da'Vine Joy Randall is going to win here, best actress in a supporting role. Now, moving on to actress in a leading role. The nominees are Annette Bening in Naya, Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Hüller in Anatomy of a Fall, Kevin Mulligan in Master, and Emma Stone in Poor Things. I'm really sad that Margot Robbie isn't nominated here. I mean, do you remember that scene in Barbie when she's talking to like the old lady, like in the bus stop, and she started crying, and she has a couple of emotional, gripping scenes throughout the movie. It's just and I mean, it just feel weird that Ryan Gosling gets nominated for his performance of Ken, but Barbie, who is like the star of the movie, her own movie, didn't get nominated, and she did. I I think that, but Margot Robbie really make the Barbie character work with her performance, and I think that she's like the heart of that movie. I think that with other actors, I think they, if you put another actress in that role, I think it would be like a completely different movie from the one we got. So it's devastating that Margot Robbie didn't get nominated. But in terms of who wins, I think this is a close race between Emma Stone and Lily Gladstone, honestly. But it depends who will win the sack, but I think that I'm giving the edge here to Emma Stone winning best actress in a leading role. Now moving on to actor in a supporting role. The nominees are Sterling K. Brown in American Fiction, Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling in Barbie, and Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things. Now, I think there are a lot. Uh, uh, I was a bit surprised to see Mark Ruffalo here. Not entirely shocking, but I think that Willem Dafoe will have maybe give him like the edge, but he didn't make this category. Also, I'm sorry for all of those Charles Manson fans. It's really astonishing, right? For a moment, he was getting like nominated and here and there, and everyone was talking Charles Manson, in May, December, and the movie has Natalie Portman and Julian Moore, and he was like the big focus of the conversation surrounding that movie, and it's just sad that he didn't get in here. But honestly, I'm great with these nominees. I think they are fantastic. Now, you can say that maybe this is between Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Gosling, but I think Robert Downey Jr. is going to win here. I think what he's delivered in Oppenheimer, I think one of the best performances of his entire career. Honestly, it's just really astonishing, and he's not going to get nominated for playing Tony Stark in a Marvel movie. So I think this is his time to get his Oscar. Now moving on to an actor in a leading role: Bradley Cooper in Master, Colman Domingo in Rustin, Paul Giamatti in The Holdovers, Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer, Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction. Now, I think this category is basically done. I mean, Paul Giamatti has been winning all of these awards, and I think this is I see this more as a career award. I mean, he's fantastic in The Holdovers. He really captures your attention and your heart. But I think this is more of a career award because he has been delivering so many great performances throughout the years of his career. I think this is his time. And if he doesn't win here, I think Cillian Murphy would be like the second if Paul doesn't get the Oscar here, and that would be fantastic. But I mean, Cillian Murphy here, just the nomination alone, that's basically his win, and a great thing for his career. And I really think that also Cillian Murphy deserves to win because he carries the entire movie. So I think that I wouldn't be upset if Paul Giamatti wins, but I will I think he's going to win, but I would like to Cillian Murphy to win here. And all of these performances are really great. I think the Andrew Scott from All of Us Are Strangers should have been nominated here. It's just a really beautiful film, and I really love his performance. It's more of a quiet performance, but it really devastated me, that performance. So it's sad that he didn't get nominated here. Now, and finally, Best Picture. The nominees are American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. Now, I think that I'm leaning into Oppenheimer winning here. I mean, winning a couple of the craft categories, also winning Best Supporting Actor, and who knows, maybe Best Actor for Cillian Murphy. And I think director is done. Christopher Nolan is going to walk away with his Oscar that night. Now, I think Oppenheimer can also win Best Picture. I mean, it's just it's cinema. It's just a really an astonishing achievement in the history of cinema. That movie, a biopic about the creation of the atomic bomb, and the movie almost making $1 billion at the box office. What an astonishing achievement. Honestly, I can see, if not Oppenheimer's, I can see maybe The Holdovers or Poor Things, because of the lots of nominations that Poor Things have. I think Holdovers because some of those smaller films tends to win Best Picture sometimes, and Poor Things I can see because the Academy looks like they really love it. It has 11 nominations, and Oppenheimer has 13. So they really love those two movies a lot. I think the Poor Things maybe because it just is a real weird movie, honestly. Just go and see it if you haven't watched it. But I'm predicting Oppenheimer winning Best Picture. So those are my thoughts and my predictions of the nomination of Oscars 2024. Now I will try to make a final predictions close to the actual awards. We'll see who's going to win at the SAG Awards and the other awards, and it will give me a much better idea who is going to win Best Picture, who is going to win those other categories. But those are my thoughts here. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.